It is here, Cold War Zombies. In this video, I'll give you guys my opinion on everything released by Treyarch a couple of days ago when it comes to zombies. First of all, the map, Die Maschine. For all of you non-German speaking blokes out there, it's not pronounced Die Machine, okay? No one is dying in this title, it's Die. Die means the same as der or das. It simply means the. So the map means the machine. A side note, you English speaking facts are lucky to have one the instead of 6 different versions depending on the grammar. Anyway, the map looks sick. It looks really open, so enough space to train in, and it looks compact in the bunker section for the close quarter stuff. So I'm feeling positive on the map for now. But the map also changes. I mean, look at this area. Do you see Juggernaut there? Well, boom. This is the exact same spot, but it's darker. More than enough jellyfishes for SpongeBob to capture. So is this gonna be like time travel in Shangri-La? Or something that happens at random? Or maybe something that triggers at round 25? I have no clue, but I'm hyped. The map looks new. Of course, it has Nacht in it, but I mean, they built around it, they built underneath it, so I won't count this as a full remaster. Plus, they teased a new Vietnam map, so that one's gonna be new for sure. So the gameplay section is where most of the community's worries lie, and so do most of mine. BO4 left a bad taste in our mouths when it comes to gameplay, and Cold War is almost going the same direction. I'm speaking about Scorestreaks and Loadouts. I am worried about this. These two things could make or break zombies for me this year. Let me explain. Let's start with Loadouts, okay? If the loadout system will be the same as in BO3, unlock your attachments, equip them on your weapon, and then get them from the box, I got no problems. But if we can equip our fully maxed out loadouts in the very beginning of the match on round 1, oh no.
No more starting with a pistol. Bring in your AR, your SMG, whatever you're feeling.
Yep. You guessed it, this is my problem. I hated that we could start with a shotgun or SMG in BO4. And they're bringing this back with more guns. You could start with an AR? They really have to pull this off in a good way, and I hope they do, but I mean, yikes. I've seen people counter-argue this point by saying, well, you start with a pistol then. You have a choice. No, you don't. Look, you can choose between a standard 1911 or a fully maxed out AK. So if you play in an online match or with friends and you are the only one who has a pistol, there's no chance you have any kills. None. The whole first 10 rounds of getting guns and progressing forward is gone. You got everything. You can skip the box, skip the wall weapons, go straight for the perks, man. I mean, you already got a fully maxed out AK, pack a points that shite. And this is where Treyarch could fix this, because they are coming with a change in the gameplay. They have weapon rarities. So think of Fortnite guns. You know how Fortnite guns have different rarities and they're stronger? Well, this is what they're gonna do in Cold War Zombies.
All weapons boasting rarity with power levels, you can continue to increase your gun's damage potential however you choose. Every gun has a path to become an uber weapon.
So if the zombies are really strong in the beginning and wall weapons and box weapons are 10 times more powerful than your starting AR or SMG, then I guess I'm fine with it, because you still have the need to buy wall weapons because they're more powerful, they do way more damage, and you also need to box because, you know, you can get more powerful weapons there. So yeah, but you know, this is the sort of thing you have to experience for yourself before having a strong opinion. For me right now, I am worried. Alright, Scorestreaks then. Do they belong in zombies? Well, like with the whole situation with the loadout, it truly depends on how Treyarch handles this. If you can get Scorestreaks by hitting 10,000 points or 20,000 points, for example, then shit, I have no problems. You earned that. But if it's gonna be something like the specialist weaponry in BO4, meaning you could get it in a few minutes or a few rounds just by waiting and doing absolutely nothing, it's gonna suck. A chopper gunner could be really sick in higher rounds, but I don't want Scorestreaks to dominate. Make it available twice per game or after getting a huge amount of points and after really earning it. This whole thing makes me worried. I gotta mention though, the chopper gunner could only be available if you've Exfilled. That's what they showed in the trailer anyway. I mean, listen to the quotes and watch this little section.
Keep pushing! Take the high ground!
We can't hold them off any longer!
Help is on the way. Oh! Shit, did you see that?
It really looks like he calls in for the Exfil and then you can go for the chopper gunner, but in the block they specified that chopper gun is one of the scores you can earn, so Speaking of the Exfil system, I like the idea. It's optional. You gotta remember that. They made it clear in the Twitter post, it's optional. So if you can only play for 2 hours and you're about to head off, you and your team could call for an Exfil, survive a few rounds with zombies cranked up to 11, making it a lot harder. And if you survive, you get rewards. You could turn off your console. Instead of, you know, letting the last zombie kill you all and get absolutely nothing for it, except for a few XP points. The Easter egg still has its own ending, and you can still end the game by just dying. There is no bad side to this. We're not sacrificing something else like the perk system in BO4. This is just an extra option. And I like it. Now the story. I have the whole storyline in my head. I've always been a fan.
What does the red scarf in Origins indicate?
That you're dead.
What is the red scarf? I've never seen a red scarf. What is the red scarf?
Okay, well, it indicates my picture.
Okay, here we go.
That Dr. Monty.
What up? I want you to insert. I want you to insert an image of Codic's face. Is just like with the fisheye effect, where it makes his head look really big. It's like give him a really big
I'm pretty sure it's when you know, Dr. Monty is present in the map.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's wrong.
So I'm happy to hear that this will be a continuation from the Ether storyline. BO4 was basically Crisis on Infinite Earths. It led to everything being placed on one Earth and destroying the multiverse. It goes back to experimenting and politics like in BO1, and I am all for it. Samantha's back, but she's older, she has the German accent, and she types maxes in the phone book, and Weaver calls her Sam.
I have to stay in the field.
Sam, please.
So it's 100% Samantha. And speaking of Weaver, he is our Maxis now. So he sends us to missions to do Easter eggs and get shit done. But I got one problem, and that's the crew. We don't have one. It's gonna be multiplayer characters and campaign characters. So expect generic phrases and no more funny banter and personalities. So if you look at my channel icon, it's Tank Dempsey. Why? Because Tank Dempsey is one of my favorite characters ever. I mean, I love Dempsey purely because of his personality, his catchphrases, his everything. These new operators are gonna be all serious with minimum quotes. I am sure of that. Because it's so expensive to have over 10 characters do 1,000+ lines, plus actually writing them. It's impossible, but you never know. Craig Houston can pull it off, he's a G. But you gotta remember, these people are in campaign, they're in multiplayer, they're also in Warzone, and now they're in zombies. And Zombies has the most quotes out of every mode. I mean, it had the most quotes. Is it gonna be the same here? No clue. These are my short thoughts on the trailer and all the info provided by Treyarch in the blog. It's not everything and it's not really in-depth. I didn't go into any detail, but I'll do more videos in the future maybe. It depends if you guys want to watch it on more topics and going more in-depth about my thoughts there, but it's just a global thoughts thing. I've been aiming to do this under the 10 minutes, so hopefully I made it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Let me know what you guys think.